Okay, I want to create a sacred space for this interaction and only connect with beings of the highest frequency, love, and light. So am I connected to my spirit guides at this time? Yes. Okay, wonderful. So spirit guides, I was looking at some information recently. I think it was online, some social media, and some people were showing pictures of their eyes really close up, and you could almost see what looked to be other faces in some of the pictures. And and I know that we've talked a little bit about the veil thinning and that we're moving into the next frequency, and many are awakening to the knowledge of their own divinity. And I just wondered if that's something that we are imagining, or if that is truly visible, some kind of physical presence or something in the physical reality that we can see with our eyes, in our eyes. I just wanted to get your opinion on that, if that makes sense. Yes. Are they seeing, okay, so they're not seeing souls that they've carried with them. It's truly just a reflection. Okay. Because it was difficult to tell what we were looking at. However, and thank you for that, do we carry our lifetimes with us into each experience? And that is a huge yes. So we have incarnated, many of us, multiple times, sometimes hundreds, thousands of times, and we carry that with us in the incarnation. Obviously, it's all on the soul level. The soul has all of the incarnation knowledge, but we in this incarnation are not necessarily able to find that information or connect with that information until we start to awaken. Would that be accurate? That was a big long sentence. So I guess I'm just trying to figure out how can we connect or discover our past and parallel lives? What would be the clearest path for that? And I guess, do we all have them? MEDITATIO, and meditation. S is THE, the CLEAREST, clearest, PATH, path. Meditation is the clearest path. Okay. Even if we don't meditate, though, we don't have a regular meditation practice, do some of those lifetime experiences that we are having simultaneously kind of bleed into our own experience? Yes. Okay. So what are some of the ways that we can experience things from those other lifetimes, or experiences from those other lifetimes, in this experience, if that makes sense? THROUGH, through, DREAMS, through dreams. Okay. And I've certainly had many dreams that felt so lifelike. It felt like I was truly there. And I guess that's because I was truly there. I am truly there in another lifetime experience, or part of my soul is having that experience. Yes. Okay. And we're in different bodies. Yes. Different timelines. Yes. And everything is happening at once. Yes. And that is a huge yes, simultaneously. Okay. If we want to, I know we said that meditation is the clearest path. What are your thoughts on hypnosis, like QHHT? Dolores Cannon did a lot of those sessions, and gleaned a lot of information about New Earth, 3D and 5D, other lifetime experiences. Would that be another way to access that information? That is a huge yes. Okay, okay. Should we also use discernment, though, in finding a practitioner that I don't want to say is legitimate? Always use discernment when we're looking for information from outside sources, including this one. Yes, okay, okay. Anything else you want to add on this topic? Yes. M-O-S-T, most. H-A-V-E, have. I-N-C-A-R-N-A-T-E-D, incarnated. H-U-N-D-R-E-D-S, hundreds. O-F, of. T-I-M-E-S, most have incarnated hundreds of times. And that's not just in human form, but in, that would be animal form, animals, extraterrestrial beings, other beings that we aren't aware of yet. So multiple lifetimes, and those are all happening at the same time, which is difficult for me to understand. We've talked about that before. The simultaneous part is difficult for me to understand from a linear perspective, but when we cross over, all is known, right? Yes, because we reintegrate with source consciousness, and all will be known and understood at that time. Yes, okay, okay, wonderful. Anything else, spirit guides? Yes. A-L-L, all. W-I-L-L, will. B-E-B, K-N-O-W, and known. W-I-T-H-I, and within. T-H-I-S, this. L-I-F-E-T-I-M-E, all will be known within this lifetime. So we don't have to wait until we cross over, pass away essentially, and reintegrate with source energy, divine energy. We will know the truth and understand within this lifetime. Okay, that's really interesting. And on that note, did we all choose to be here at this time, and maybe partly for that experience, to awaken to our divinity and to ascend into the next frequency where we will understand unity consciousness and that we are part of all that is. Yes, okay, okay, wonderful. Okay, spirit guides, thank you so much. Sending you much love and gratitude, and we will talk to you soon.